One ranked, number one seeded Ben Lee. His opponent out of Indiana Tech, and Mr. Eric Vermillion.
Yeah, Vermillion, as you see, it went chalk to the semifinals, and Vermillion, the defending national champion, as you said, just a close 2-point advantage, and then a significant 5-point decision for Lee.
And now, your finalists at 184 pounds. In the red, from Grandview, Ben Lee.
His opponent in green, from Indiana Tech, Eric Vermillion.
There is a laser focused in defending national champion Eric Vermillion, and a guy that's had his sights on the top prize all season long, number one seeded, number one ranked, Ben Lee.
And Vermillion, last year a winner over Bodathie, pinned him early second period in the national championship match.
Our official in this one with the whistle, Mr. Evan Burchett. And the side official is Mr. Jake Lawrence. Already in on a single shot, got to get his head position right, is Ben Lee. Good job of staying the course, defending it is Vermillion. And a quick stalemate call.
So Ben Lee, to get third place last year, did the marathon run. He was upset as a 3 seed last year by Miles Stark of Life, came all the way back to get the third place medal.
Lee has really done very, very well from the top position, most notably with his Turk action. He's pinned a couple guys in the tournament, and you can bet your bottom dollar that Vermillion's very aware of that. Want to stay away from it. There's a nice little leg attack on an ankle pick, going to try to come out the backside, as Vermillion's going to try to counter with a far ankle, and we'll see how Ben Lee can maybe come out of this, and he won't be able to. Another stalemate call. More than midway through our first period, no score here at 184. It's Grandview University, it's Indiana Tech. Mr. Ben Lee and Mr. Eric Vermillion. Both of these guys well put together.
Yeah, Vermillion, the senior out of Mason, Ohio. 24-3 coming into this one.
There's a inside collar tie that was broken away by Vermillion, implemented by Ben Lee. Now Lee's in on another nice shot.
Vermillion, careful to have that arm in there. That's pretty tough, yeah. Trying to work through that. It's going to be tough for Lee, another stalemate.
I would think one more of those shots might lend a perhaps an inactivity call. Guilty party might be Mr. Vermillion. We'll have to wait and see, though. But, boy, I'll tell you what, Lee's had a couple opportunities. He's been tight in on the leg twice, but
yep.
The seasoned veteran, yeah, Mr. Vermillion has just been able to stop anything from any scoring that Lee might have on his mind. Down inside, 10 seconds to go, first period. We have no score. I will say this, in a 0-0 score, wasn't for a lack of action thereof, but Lee just couldn't somehow, some way work behind, and Eric Vermillion will cover up Ben Lee to begin the second period to a near side stand-up.
Lee was the champion at the Heart of America Athletic Conference before we headed into nationals.
Tried to ward off and fight the hands is Ben Lee, and he's out for one.
But that was good by Lee. He prevented Vermillion from dropping down to the leg. Kept him square, and Vermillion couldn't slide down there, but he couldn't return him.
It's going to be an action call here. Really a good job of staying low to the course is Lee, and I will say this, Vermillion probably fortunate he didn't get whipped over right there.
Yeah. His double underhooks were tight.
Nearing the 1 minute mark, second period. Lee's escape in this second stanza has got him a narrow margin. A lot of banging going on now. Two physical specimens here. Another nice slow leg attack. Going to try to come around is Vermillion on the shot of Ben Lee. Far ankle defense.
Lee just wants to hold for a reset here.
And that's exactly what Lee is going to do.
Let's see if he can get his hips up here. But Vermillion's got that ankle. Yep, just keep on that ankle. That'll prevent him from getting the...
Probably a stalemate call forthcoming.
Yeah.
And indeed, that's going to be the case. Although the general public here doesn't like the call, it was the right call.
Yeah, Indiana Tech fans not liking that, but...
We go down inside 10 seconds of our second period. And what will Vermillion do? Because this is where Ben Lee has been very, very salty in the 2022 NAIA tournament right here from the top position.
Gets his hips clear, but Lee riding tough here.
Likewise, Lee in the last period with a near side stand-up. Now here comes
Shin Whizzer. Let's see if Lee can find it.
Here it comes.
Yeah,
and a reversal for Vermillion. He leads it 2-1.
That's crafty by Vermillion. Once he got his hips clear, he just kept working. Kept crowding Lee and got the reversal.
Riding time nearing the 30-second mark. So it's not a factor right now as we go to the 1:15 mark.
Lee working hard here. To the crab ride for Vermillion.
Vermillion in a little bit of trouble here.
It's crowding him.
Ben Lee looking for a defensive fall here.
He's trying to headhunt. Hip heist. Vermillion responds.
Backside and good hip action by Vermillion. And he stays on top. More importantly, Vermillion has just went over the 1 minute riding time mark.
I like the idea that Lee had, though. Crowd him and try to headhunt. Vermillion, though, was able to quickly respond.
Trying to come out in a reversal mode is Lee on Vermillion. Scramble mode. Oh, good action by Eric Vermillion. And he's still on top. As we go down inside 20 seconds. And the defending champion will keep Ben Lee down for the moment. It is a 3-1 lead with riding time. And Ben Lee not going to be able to come out from underneath. It will be a 3-1 victory for the defending champion at 184. 3-1. And on a tabulation for riding time, Eric Vermillion defends his title from Indiana Tech.
Boy, Vermillion gets that reversal, which is just a slick move where you say, oh, maybe Lee lets him go and gives him the one, but Vermillion had him in the crosshairs, and then just so tough on top. But hats off to Lee. He was fighting the whole way through.
Tremendous effort both ways, but there's the guy that's going to win it in the end in a narrow 3-1 decision over number one seeded, number one ranked Grandview University's Ben Lee.